Hey YouTube, it's MsKhandiGurl, and I know I am so late and delayed. Um, it's like a week after my retightening, and this is, as you can see from the title, my after third retightening Sisterlock update video, and you just don't know how much stuff I had going on right after I got my hair retightened that day, and then my son had his competition the following day, and so that whole weekend it was jam packed with stuff I had to do, and then I've been real busy at work all week, and by the time I get home I'll be tired and exhausted, and so now it's the end of the week again. So today is the 29th of April, and my hair was retightened on the 22nd of April. So it's been 7 days, a whole week since my retightening, my last video for before retightening. And so I do apologize for the delay in posting this video, but I'm here now, so yay! And I have status update on my hair. So retightening went well. I did ask my loctician some questions in regards to my concerns I was having about my locks being feeling like really lumpy and crinkly, and how I was afraid for them not to end up, when they mature, not looking uniform, because I have the fat pieces like right here, the lumps and bumps, and then it gets real skinny, and she was just explaining to me that you can't judge by looking at anybody else's sister locks that are mature and have had their locks for a while. Eventually your locks they're in the transitioning stage right now, where they're just trying to settle in, and the hair is starting to coil around as the process, as she showed me the little model before about how when your hair is just starting to try to settle in, the transitioning stage before it goes through the actual maturity of the locks, and that some of my ends are going to start to bunch up, and I'm gonna get little buds at the end of my hair, and they're gonna coil up into the locks. And I have experienced that in some of my locks already, where I'm feeling like little knots or some bunching. If you can see that lump right there, some little bunching towards the end of some of my locks, especially in the back, and maybe because of the larger size of my locks that I have in the back, that may be why I'm experiencing that more so in the back. So trying to get this to where you can see it really clear. But yes, this one I actually have a little knot at the end, like it's trying to bud at the end here, if you can see that at all. But yeah, and so she was explaining that to me, and she was saying because of the fact that my hair has more of a wave pattern instead of like a curl pattern for a majority of my hair, especially these parts that are straighter, and I have the heat damage and things from the sides. They're looking like permed ends when that I talk about all the time. It's very frustrating, y'all. If you hadn't already noticed, I'm very frustrated with that. But anyway, she said a majority of my hair is more wavy at the ends of my locks and things like that, or the free ends and things, as opposed to it being actually curly. And even though I do have some curly parts and things at the bottom and in the back and things, and so my locks are going to go through their own little transitioning maturity stage, where they're going to look different than some other people that they have more of a kinky, curlier curl pattern or texture to their hair, and hence another reason why my hair may take longer for it to actually mature than some other people or most people. But she did say, showing that the progress, she did state to me that the progress, if I could talk, my bad, that the progress of my locks have been doing fairly well, and that I do have a lot of new growth, or I did have a lot of new growth before she retightened it, that is a lot thicker in the root than it is at the shaft and the ends of the locks. And so that's promising. She says she's seeing it looking like it's starting to curl more instead of being a wave at the root. Is being more of a curl, a S curl pattern, and it's getting more dense in there every time that she sees me and retightens my hair, and so that's definitely promising, and so I'm really excited about that. And so so I'll let you see my hair. Now keep in mind, this is a week after, and so I do have some looseness. I did express to her about my concerns about me having loose hair throughout my locks, and she just basically, let me take this pin out. I just pin it on the side because that's just my signature style. I always just pin up that one little side because this side is the straight side and it gets on my nerves. But anyway, she just basically told me, as far as having the loose hair in my locks, that when she does the retightening, of course, she incorporates most of the loose hair into the surrounding locks and things. But she said a lot of that is attributed to the fact that I'm not combing my hair anymore. I'm not brushing it. I'm not doing things to cause for a lot of the breakage that was occurring previously before I had my locks. And so a lot of that loose hair is attributed to it just extra hair growth that is outside of the locks before that. That hair in those places was not there, or was really broke off prior to me having my hair locked up, and now that it's free from being subject to brushes, combs, and flat irons, and all these different things that I may have been using, pulling on my hair, breaking it off in the roots. Now it's more free to grow freely and sporadically, and that's what is majority of that loose hair just popping up just all throughout in my scalp, which I wasn't really anticipating before. I'm happy about it because it means that I am having good hair growth and hair coming back in from it being broke off in a lot of different places within my hair, because I do have a lot of uneven parts of my hair, and it grows uneven, and it's just a mess sometimes. But that was really promising to me. So I was like, even though I really can't stand to be feeling in my scalp and feeling loose hair and stuff, it just that just kind of made me rest assured that it is progress going on in my hair, and as it continues to grow, those loose hairs will lock up with the rest of my hair, and I just will, continue to maintenance it the way that it needs to be maintenance. And as it matures, those hairs will be intertwined with the other locks that are surrounding it, or may even be in some parts where new locks could be formed due to those hairs being broken off. Now, I even feel, even though it's a week from my retightening, and she tightened the hell out of it, y'all. It was tight as hell, and that may be another reason why I waited to do the video, because this bad boy was hurting. It was sore. It was tight, y'all, tight. And so now that it's calmed down from the tightness and it's relaxed, I am feeling even some looseness in the roots here. and like some loose hair. See, I got some loose hair here, and some different parts that you're probably not going to be able to see, but yeah, here is what it looks like. I got the grid pattern back for the most part as far as the way that it was looking at my before video, where you couldn't really see my scalp. And so this is what it's looking like now. And I'm going to turn around. I did have her retighten those two baby locks in the back, and I haven't put my vajayjay solution throughout my hair yet because I wanted to wait till after I did this video, so I wasn't like much growth in between time. But yeah, I got those two locks right here. I got a white and a red, one at the base of these two locks. I'm not putting the black rubber bands on the ends anymore to prevent the slippage. I'm just going to let that ride to see how that works out with me about to wash my hair today. Well, actually, I'll probably do it tomorrow. It's late. It's getting later, and I'm tired, and I don't feel like doing it, so I'll do it tomorrow. But just put those there to, again, check my progress with my hair growth, with me putting the solutions there and trying to see how they can catch up with the rest of my locks. And so, I know I keep moving around, you guys. I'm sorry. And so here is another really thick lock. It's got some humps and bumps to it, like pumps and a bump, pumps and a bump. Forgive me, I'm a little bit silly, but and then here's one that's just plain and simple and skinny and straight. So I had a really good message that came from one of my subscribers that gave me some good information that said that, you know, each one of your locks are your babies, and they're all different and individuals, and you have to treat them as such. And so you can't be expecting them all to be the same, because even though they may have been born on the same day or the day after, they're still different. They're individuals. And so that was really good. I hope you guys can hear me. That was really good testament to me, to help me with really kind of understanding my hair better and trying to have more patience with the process. Because believe you me, this sister lock and this hair locking is definitely a patient process. It does definitely teach you patience. You have to have patience. And so, and I hope you guys are seeing this while I'm doing all this. So, and then here's another one that's got like a little bud on the end. So, yeah, they're growing, and some of them are getting little buds on them, and they're curling in and trying to do their little thing. So I'm excited about it. And so, okay, well, this is going on way too long as it is, and so that's it. And I appreciate everybody for watching. Got a couple new subscribers. Hey y'all, thank you for following me on my journey. Everybody for watching, I appreciate your time, and I'm gonna keep pumping out these videos. Y'all please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Live life and love naturally. Keep it locked.